Alright guys, and what's going on? We just want to welcome you back. This is something a little bit different, something that we'll probably do when we do different milestones that we do set. But we want to say a huge thank you for 200 subscribers. It's honestly something that none of us thought that we were going to hit so fast. And now that we're here, we're super thankful and excited to show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing. And if this is something that you guys have first seen and this is your first time here on the channel, what we do is we do paranormal videos. We go out and we show you the true content that we find. Sometimes there's not enough to where we can even make a video, and with that, we're not going to show you guys exactly everything of the slow steps, but we're going to show you the highs that we're going to continue in our journey. But what we've been saying, what we've been promoting is that at 200 subscribers, what we're doing is giving away one of the Grit hoodies that we've customly made. So these ones, if you guys do get one, it's probably this design going to be very exclusive just because it's only us that have them, and it's going to be one of you guys. And then eventually later on what we're going to do is start our own brand almost in merch and put that into a store. So this sweatshirt that you pretty much see right here is going to be something that no one else is going to have unless we do stick to a simpler design like this. So that's going to be up to you guys as well, and how fast that you guys would want us to make a store, let us know. It's going to be a little bit harder on our end to create something. So if you guys don't know, this is Aaron. He's our main camera guy. We're going to have Chase in the background a little bit when Aaron can't come, but hopefully we can get Aaron whenever we have our big projects. Yeah. So if you guys want to go over Audrey and...
So we're looking to bring on a female member of the group. Her name's Audrey. She's pretty good with the paranormal stuff. She's really into it, and we've been looking to pick up another member for a little bit. And she seems like she's a good fit. We're gonna have to bring her on a couple more, places that we go to find out if she truly will fit in. But I'm looking at a yes right now. Yeah. I just want to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, when we hit 100, it was crazy. And now 200 is just, it's blowing my mind how fast we're blowing up, and it's just making me really happy. I've always wanted to do something like this. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I've never really been able to do it, and I'm just really thankful to have my friends here. These guys, they're totally supportive, and we're just having the best time in the world doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, going out. It's been really exciting, and these guys actually started the channel themselves. It was Troy's main idea, and then he went over to Reed. And then later on, what it was where I messaged Troy, and I said, hey, this is something that I would be very interested in doing. So we started talking, and we started going over a lot of things that we had the possibility of. They actually, we were talking, and I came onto the crew, and what happened was then they said how they had plans on going to the Conjuring House. So then they went to the Conjuring House, and that's where you guys saw the first series. It was part 1 and part 2. And I went over, and we went over a little bit of the editing and showed them the thumbnails and stuff like that, all the possibilities of what to make the channel a lot nicer than what we could do. So we incorporated all of that, and we're working together as a team. I mean, Reed's been killing it with, let alone him just doing straight of all of the editing.
He does a great job.
And it's times where we've tried to go back and forth, but Reed, he has that set mindset and idea of what he likes to do. Eventually, we'll all get into it, and we'll all start getting in there and really going on the editing. But so far, I mean, we got to give so much credit to Reed. Yeah, I mean, everyone together as a team, they bring their strengths, and, everyone has their weaknesses in here and there, but we pick up on that other side. So that's what makes this team work so well together. When it comes to meeting new people, we're super excited to, have those opportunities. We want to meet as many people as we can throughout this whole field. Reed, if you want to go over some of the guys that we have met throughout all of this series so far. I mean, there's a lot of great names, great people.
So many people that we have came across. And I mean, Jen and Corey, the owners of the Conjuring House. I mean, thank you guys so much for actually allowing us to come in and film. John Huntington, great friend of ours, always helping him out whenever he needs it. He's helped us and guided us along this way, and meeting also more amazing people. We've met all the guys from New England Paranormal, all the main guys from there. We met Cinematic Seth and his girlfriend. That was a complete honor to film with them.
Oh, that was great. Just hearing some stuff about him, talking with him when it was, one-on-ones or as a group, he gave us some tips and stuff that we're just going to go with. And, it's the biggest thing about being real with your content. you know, we had a long conversation with him about that, and, you know, it's just staying real to you guys and keeping it real to us, because at the end of the day, we want to show you the exact evidence that we find. I mean, and we want to let you guys know that, like, there is absolutely no fake stuff that happens. But the reason why we say that is to not almost defend our title, but to let you guys know that throughout this whole series, we want to show you exactly what we're finding. And if, like, there were to be anything, you know, there would be crazier stuff that people could do. Yeah. But it just...
Whether we get bad clips or
bad clips or good clips.
They're always going to be in there no matter what.
You know, it's always going to be there unless we have a really bad trip and there's nothing.
Yeah.
We're not going to show you guys a video to where there's absolutely nothing.
And we've had one of those already.
In Exeter,
it was in Exeter at the Mercy Brown.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to see stuff like that on Facebook, you know, we will definitely post it. We just don't know on our end because it is a smaller YouTube channel. We don't know exactly what you guys do expect out of us, because we know that, you know, this is 200 subs now. This is more than just us. This is them.
This is them.
So we want to know a lot more about what you guys think too. So we really want to incorporate you into the channel and make sure that, you know, as we grow, we have some of your ideas. We want to, you know, if you guys are close, add you guys into some of our investigations if we're allowed to. It just depends on, you know, COVID restrictions and all of that. You know, we all get tested and stuff, so anywhere that we go, we make sure that we're safe 100%. But, yeah, I mean, Reed, do you want to go over some of the places we want to go to? You know?
Definitely. A lot of the places, guys, again, back to the Conjuring House. Me and Tyler are going back next weekend. We get the opportunity to go back to the Conjuring House twice. And, I mean, just to go once, let alone the fact it was just such an amazing experience and such a lucky opportunity to even be able to go once. The fact that we're going to be able to go back 2 more times is just absolutely crazy. We're going back to the Shanley Hotel with John and some mystery guest that he was talking about. We don't know who. We're hoping that it's a big name. But again, whoever it is, we're going to appreciate, and they're going to film with us. It's going to be a great experience. The Shanley Hotel is down in New York. Some of the other places that we've even looked at, despite what we got at the Mercy Brown, I mean...
Could always go back.
Always go back and always try again. The Cumberland Monastery, the actual library itself, I've already talked to a few of the people there. They've said COVID restrictions are holding back on people going inside and paranormal investigating teams going inside. But they said whenever
not even just paranormal. No one has ever wanted to go in there. Well, not wanted to, but no one has, you know, reached out and stuff. Yeah, but that's all TV. That was Ghost Hunters and what was the other
Taps.
one? No, Taps is Ghost Hunters. But
But other than that, nobody else.
There's some other big name.
It wasn't Tifa, right?
No. It was the other TV show. What was the other main? The one
Ghost Adventures. And
they went to Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many other places. I mean, Lizzie Borden House. That's a big one.
Both
Lizzie
of them,
Borden
actually.
houses.
The one she grew up in and the one she moved to.
And died in. She died in the new one.
Do we still want to go back to the abandoned building, or is...
Yeah, I mean, that abandoned building that we went to.
Check that out.
We definitely want to go back and try to see what we can do, especially during the day with lighting and stuff. Lighting's been a little bit of an issue for us, but now we have a new camera light, and it's working really well right now.
Great camera light.
One of the bigger ones, too, but we have to contact them again just to get a date, but Wilson Castle in Vermont.
Wilson Castle, yes, I forgot. I don't know how to forget about that. But another big shout-out, I mean, Aaron, he's put in money to get stuff that we need.
Yeah.
He's got with 2 or 3 dowsing rods. You've got the night vision camera, the infrared camera that we got to use for our last video. And it was an all-around amazing experience, because with this normal camera, guys, you're going to see a lot of darkness. With that infrared, you could see everything within like 20 feet of you in pure darkness.
And one thing with that is we will get a mic for that.
Definitely.
It's a little bit of a different audio. I don't know if we're going to have a mic set for Conjuring House, but the video let alone is going to show a lot. So we'll see what we can do by that time. I mean, we have 6 days until me and Reed are going back to the Conjuring House.
Yep.
I also wanted to mention that we are waiting to get a ghost portal box. And that is one of the big things that we're saving up for. That's one of the big things.
Yeah. For people who don't know what the portal box is, at the Spirit Attachment video, it was that blue, with all the blue lights on it that was speaking to us. Joe from New England Paranormal, he brought it along and he was using it. We're saving up for it right now. It's not a cheap investment. It's one of the bigger things you can get while doing investigations, and we instantly, as soon as we saw it, we were hooked on it.
Yeah,
we want one of these things.
And almost maybe the next thing after that, what we should save up for is the Ovilus.
Yeah, definitely Ovilus too.
So there's a lot more equipment that we don't even know about.
Yeah, there is. There really is.
A lot of different
there's even like the little cat balls. I want to get some of those. What it does is, basically it goes off by touch, but if a spirit goes to hit it, those are one of the biggest things to where we're seeing in a lot of videos now.
Yeah.
And they're cheap, so they're all on Amazon.
Yeah.
$2, $3, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot more that, we're going to just keep on and going with. The more people we meet, the more different opportunities, even if we still go to the same place. We never know what we're going to get, and that's why we were even thinking this next trip when we go to the Conjuring House. Do we want to record or do we just want to learn? We're actually going there, we're meeting Toby, and he's going to show us a lot more equipment. But I figured, might as well throw a video out there, because you guys will enjoy the content, but it's also you guys learning with us. You're on this journey. We're not just,
we're on this journey together.
We don't know anything previously, we kind of just went into this, very open-minded. That's the biggest thing that you need to do for the spiritual content. So, yeah, you guys are right there with us. You've seen it when we got the REM pod, both spirit boxes, and, just starting off with stuff on our phone to now we're actually getting the right equipment that we need.
Me and Reed started off with his camera, like this dinky little camera.
And the EMF and the EVP, yeah.
Not even the EMF.
Yeah.
Not just the EVP. A camera and an EVP. Me and Reed started off with it. It's like a little, what is it, a Nikon?
Yeah.
A little Nikon camera. And, the quality on that was terrible. But
it wasn't that bad, though.
It wasn't the worst footage.
It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. And it's just like me and Reed had so much fun doing it. It was like, we got to keep going and doing this. Like, it's just something like we felt so much like joy and passion out of it. It was like, we got to keep doing it.
And at that time, guys, we only had 30 subscribers. Like, every little sub, like 31, 32, we would freak out. We'd text each other over like, oh my God, we got another sub.
We got like 2 more subs. Yeah,
and we're crazy. Like, we got to look at what we can do for ourselves to make this channel bigger. Yeah. But now that we have 200 other people here watching us, you guys are joining us for this journey. And no matter how many subs we get in the future, no matter how many subs we get tonight, tomorrow, the next week, next month, next year, you guys are going to join us in that journey, and we're going to do everything we can for you. Any place that you guys want us to go, we can go to. We can
try our best.
We can try our best.
We can always try to schedule something.
There's places that we would love to go to. But, we're on the East Coast side of things. There's so much more in, like, California. Like, Queen Mary. Queen Mary is my dream place to go to at the moment. That, obviously Conjuring is one of the biggest ones. But, I'm not going to say Conjuring again. You know what I mean? It's one of those dream places to go to.
I was going to say Conjuring was definitely my dream place to go to out of everywhere.
Yeah,
Conjuring
who wouldn't want to go to the Conjuring? But the best thing is it's right in our backyard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, so now there's so many other places like Conjuring. It really gives you that backbone to say, if we can do that, we can stay the night there. We kind of feel comfortable about going anywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? There is the difference between Conjuring now. It has a lot of activity. The spirits kind of know, other than some other places that, don't
like
really
the abandoned
get
place.
Much.
That was...
So the abandoned place that they went to, we're probably going to go there strictly to do almost a paranormal investigation. They went there almost to go there for an abandoned building. But, we got to see what's there. Obviously something's there because you guys saw in the video, if you watched it, there was a lot to do at that place. So we'll go there with specifically the crew. We don't need, and what we notice is that when we do go out there with other people, spirits are going to tend to stay away. Yeah. They're not going to connect with you if you're not there seriously. So, with the joking and stuff, if you guys are ever trying to do this, try and go in it with, your mind open. You got to believe in the spiritual activity because otherwise they're not going to help you. They're not going to show themselves. They're not going to connect. They're not going to contact. So
yeah,
definitely.
Well, I just want to say thank you for all what are we at, 207?
207.
About 207.
Thank you for all 207 of you that have subscribed to us, that have watched our videos, that have liked and commented. It means so much to all of us. It really does. It's just such an amazing thing to see all you guys liking our stuff. And I never ever thought it would happen.
No, and that's why, like, I've been in YouTube for a long time, so I know the attitude that you got to bring to the table, but most of it has, had its standstill points, and nothing has really grown to 200 subscribers as fast as this. You guys, let alone, love the paranormal stuff. Yeah. So, it really gives all of us the drive to really keep going and, find out what's going to be the next place, because with your guys' support, it's going to keep us, really on our toes and wanting to know what's our next thing, what's going to be our next spot, and
we want to make sure every single video is different. We don't want to have, having the same thing in different videos is like, you're going to get it through spirit boxes, you're going to get through Ouija boards, but we want to make sure every single video that we put out, from the first video to the last video, say we ever make, every video is going to be better. Every video is going to have more content. Every video is going to have different answers, different spirits. just different everything. That's one thing we want to keep, because we know that if we keep everything the same and we ask the same questions over and over, we know what we're going to get. So when we were asking the questions in the most recent video, can you turn the spirit box off in 3, 2, 1, and it did it? Can you turn it back on in 3, 2, 1? It turned right back on. We like not testing, but we like seeing how the capability of what these spirits can do, of how powerful they really are. And that's one thing we want to show you. Like, oh, I can feel a presence in my house, but we want to show you how powerful they really can be. Yeah. Rather if it reasons with Troy getting scratched or him getting pushed down a set of stairs, which both happened. But rather than any of that happening, we just want to show how powerful this really is. And no matter how many times we say it's not fake, people can think what they want to think. But we have people that can vouch for us that will say the same thing that we're saying. I mean, we just do this because we love it.
My biggest thing is I want to be able to show the non-believers and make them believers.
Like Chase, bro.
It's tough, yeah. I mean, we brought Chase to the monastery, and that was the thing what Reed was saying. You know, we did the same spot, but we did such a different investigation to where it was a completely different video.
Yeah, completely.
Nothing was really the same. When we tried to do the Ouija board, we went to a completely different spot that was, you know, been told where there's different spirits all throughout that area. So we weren't going to technically, you know, interact with the 9 men. So it just, that's what we're doing. Even if we hit the same spots, it's going to be a completely different investigation.
Yeah.
Conjuring House wise, it's going to be the same style, but you never know what you get.
Yeah.
There is different spirits
names.
there all the time.
Like,
all the time.
Like I think Corey and Jen were telling us, it's like kind of like a hot spot for where spirits come in and they stay and then they leave.
Yeah.
There was who was it? Some lady came in. She was saying there's portals in the backyard that are open to spirits coming in and out. I remember them saying that last time we went in. There's some sort of thing in the backyard. They say that spirits can just come in and out. And I mean, with that, like Tyler was saying, it's a different spirit every time. It could be a different name, different. It's all different. You never know where you're going to get there. Like I said, same style, but always different answers, always different, just everything there. It's an amazing place to go to. I cannot wait to eventually maybe go back in the summer to where we can see the land, show you guys the graveyard that's all the way in the back, and just try to even contact different spirits throughout the land. I mean, there's so much stuff that's happened on that property. When we were talking to Frank in the basement when we were setting up the tree cam, he was saying there were Indians that would come in and, like, say, steal corn or steal crops, and they would just shoot them and bury them where they died. There are different spirits all across that land. We've only gotten what's in the house. Not even everything in the house.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many more places, like the birth room we need to go to. The third bedroom, the middle bedroom.
I want to explore the birth room a little bit more when
definitely.
we go back. Probably bring the REM pod up in there.
Yeah, that's why when we all go back as a team, it's definitely going to be a different investigation because there's no one there with us throughout the entire time.
Yeah.
So the spirits aren't going to be kind of juggling around with all of these people. It's just going to be us. We'll go in slow at the beginning, but when me and Reed go this weekend, there's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of voices. I don't know how much of a full activity we might get. So it might be, you know, very different.
Yeah.
Me and Reed are going to have to take our time and look at, you know, what spots should we go to. And, you know, we already know that we get a different spiritual connection. And it's been told to us, and we don't know.
All three of us.
Maybe we'll find out more this weekend because we're actually going to see Chris, the psychic.
Yep.
But he said the first time when we were all at the Conjuring House together, how there was something about us with a high connection. But it's weird because anytime we bring out other guys in an investigation with us, we get very little content.
Yeah.
We get very little connection. But when it's just us and we're going,
it's crazy.
It seems like it's a flip, and you know it's weird. It's wild. But you know that's a part of the journey that we're gonna have to learn as well.
It was like the garden. Because we didn't get anything. Like, literally, that Ouija board, you guys were watching it, nothing was happening. And we actually got something that we weren't even expecting, which was a voice saying, I like you. The woman, especially with the woman who cries. So, for you guys, like, who...
We didn't really say anything
who don't know that story. So, from the evidence that we've gathered, from one time we went to Nine Man's, I don't even think we were recording, and I believe me and Troy were asking about who the woman who cries is. Yeah. And what we gathered from it, there was a woman that had a child. The child was lost in the woods. In fact, the child died in the woods, and the mother died trying to find her child, and she never found him. So whenever you go there and the spirit box, like the mobile spirit box, you always hear a woman cry. And even after we left, we keep hearing this cry. If we
It's
set the
weird.
spirit box up in this room right now, I promise you will hear that cry. And so after last night, when it says, we asked if she's following us, and it was a yes. Who do you follow? It would say Tyler, me, Troy. It would say anybody. And I think after that evidence we got last night,
That
it
was
kind of
weird.
proves it right
Yeah.
there. The woman who cries, "Are you here with us?"
And then
I like
you
you.
hear the "I like you," and there's no way we would have been able to hear that.
Yeah.
But just picking it up, I mean, that was a great find.
I mean, I didn't hear it on my own ears.
A lot of the stuff
And it
that
was
we
right
do
next to
find-
me. You almost heard it like it was
Yeah.
like saying it right next to
Yeah.
It
the
was
camera.
it was like in the camera.
Yeah, and that's
A lot
why I
of
was
the
holding
stuff,
it.
A lot of the stuff that we find, we find during editing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the noises, a lot of whispers, voices, especially the EVP when Troy was there, when me, my mom, and Troy went.
Yeah.
Again, he heard nothing when he's in the basement, and then out of nowhere it says "Get gone," and it gave us chills. It even gave Corey and Jen chills.
Yeah.
Like,
that-
whoa.
Corey was like, wow.
That was super funny too because I remember this was the first night we were all editing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I forget what it was, what you guys were thinking it was, but I like immediately.
Hey, God.
I didn't even hear it with the headphones on. I'm like, it says "Get gone."
Yeah.
And then you guys were like, no. And we put it on. And I'm like, it says "Get." You guys were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were thinking it was saying, "Hey God."
Yeah, or something like that. But
That's
I heard
what
it. I
Corey
heard
was
it
saying,
right
too.
away. So, but Aaron, so you're the newest guy.
Yep.
What are your ideas? What do you want to see out of this? What are you most excited for? Because he hasn't been anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I want to know what you're thinking now.
I think I just want to see us, do well. I just want us to, keep doing what we're doing, and just find evidence. That's it.
Well, all right. So paranormal wise, what would be your number one spot that you would want to see?
I mean, I've never been to the Conjuring House, so I'd say that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
simple
one of
as
the
that.
biggest spots.
Wait till you get
Everybody's dream. Anybody who's watched the movie has always said, "I want to go to that house."
Anybody that's in the
What's-
paranormal field in
Yeah.
general
That's
Yeah.
what they
is-
think about.
is
And,
one of the
And now, we're gonna have that opportunity where you guys get to say you've been there 4 times.
Yeah.
And I'll be there 3.
Yep.
And Aaron
Aaron
hopefully will
gets
get
once.
that one time.
Aaron hopefully
But
gets that
I mean,
one.
even
About
one,
that,
even one
so.
time is still. I mean,
Amazing, yeah.
let alone how many times it's going to be. But all right, guys, I think it's time. It's weird because now I'm like, I think it's time to do the spirit box, but that's not this type of video.
It's not time for the spirit
I think
box.
it's time, guys. We are actually going to pull the winner for the Grit Paranormal shirt, sir, sweatshirt.
Yes, sir.
But like I said, you guys and pretty much the 5 of us are going to be the only ones that have this. So I think we're ready. We're going to bring the camera over to the computer, and that's going to be that.
All right, guys. So we're about to pull the winner right now. We have everybody's names who put "I just got chills" in every single video in the comment section. Everybody has one entry. So we're gonna spin the wheel right now. Whoever wins, come on.
A little bit of technical difficulties.
He doesn't want to spin.
You're refresh.
Oh, it's
Oh,
spinning.
there we
it's
go,
Here
spinning.
we go, guys. Here we go. Who's gonna be the winner?
Sketchy Snipes.
Sketchy Snipes. Congratulations, Sketchy Snipes. You have won the first ever giveaway on our channel, and it is a Grit Paranormal sweatshirt. Congratulations, Sketchy
'cause of
Snipes. You have won a Grit Paranormal sweatshirt like this and like this. So we are going to comment on your comment, giving us our email. We're going to give you our email, and we're going to tell you to go ahead and get in contact with us. You can send us your mail address, your name, and we will try to get this to you.
Yeah, so we're going to order you a brand new one. So at first we did say it was a large. We had an extra large. But, we were bringing on a few other team members, so we're going to get you whatever size you need. They do run a little tighter.
A little tight,
So
yeah.
I would say go a size up from what you usually are. But, yeah, so hope you enjoy.
Congratulations, Sketchy Snipes.
Congratulations. Anything you want to say before we cut it out? Or?
Again, guys, thank you for 200 subs. The next milestone, 500 subscribers. Guess how many of these we're going to give away? Anybody want to take a guess?
Let's hear it.
Not 1, not 5, but 10. We're going to give away 10 hoodies to 10 lucky subscribers, 10 lucky commenters. So 500 subs. We got to get
What
there.
we'll do is we'll make it a special one too. We'll say how it's the 500 sub,
Yeah.
sweatshirt and stuff like that. Give
Yep.
them
Oh,
some
yeah, we'll put, like, 500
exclusive.
on it.
Yeah, we'll have it on the back, and maybe what we'll do is we'll have our places by then on where we do on the back. So it'll be the 500 giveaway sweatshirt with all the places that we've been to.
Oh,
That sounds
I
like a
like
great
that.
idea.
I like that.
That will be.
So
that will be kinda
congratulations
cool.
again, Sketchy Snipes.
Aaron. You want to say anything before we're out?
Peace out.
Peace out. That's our cameraman. He's quiet, so that's what he's supposed to do. But all right, guys, have a great one. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for 200 subscribers.
200.
Sketchy.
Woo!
Hope you enjoyed that sweatshirt. We're gonna need a picture. We'll post it on our Instagram.
Yes.
We got to get better on Twitter, guys.
Yeah.
But
Hey, I run the Twitter.
Troy runs the Twitter. There hasn't been a tweet. It's still all of the old logos. So we'll get better on that. But all right, guys, have a great one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers, and I hope you guys have a great one. See you later.